today's the day. I'll show you how to make some eggs. These are the eggs we're going to use. They're Lewistown Valley Egg Ranch large eggs. Get a look at these. I usually choose the white eggs, but you know, I'm going to make do with these today. Maybe it'll be my new favorite. The first thing you're going to need is a bowl. I have a special bowl. This is the only bowl that I own that I can microwave. So we have to use this. Now, for this next step, you're going to want to have to come closer. We got to spray it with grapeseed oil spray. That's how we prevent the eggs from sticking to the the bowl. And you don't want them sticking to the bowl in the end because then it's harder to clean up. Well, check it out. Make sure you get in the bowl. Watch this. Got that? That's 2 eggs. This is where a lot of people get confused and this is the hardest part. You gotta scramble these eggs. Now this is a method I was taught. Kind of have the fork, kind of angle the bowl. Don't be afraid, they're not going to spill out. You angle the bowl and then you angle the fork to the bowl and you're kind of digging into these eggs and you're scooping and you're essentially mixing them. So I'll do it slow for demonstration. You see how these are kind of mixing and they're kind of breaking up. But you do it really fast and you kind of get this wrist action. And maybe for you, this is like, you're probably going to be all sloppy and choppy. I've been doing this for a while that I've got it down to this rhythm that I just automatically start doing. You'll probably get there too if you enjoy this dish. Maybe you'll hate it. You can kind of do this, there's no real limit to how long you have to do this, but I just kind of do it until these eggs are like real runny. So I think that's good. That's actually the longest I've done it this month. Check out these eggs. This is kind of, I don't know if you can see that. This is kind of what you're going for. It's like it's a liquidy thing. Alright, this step's pretty fun. Pay attention. This is where the eggs take shape. I don't know exactly how this works, but once the eggs are heated, they become like a solid egg. Check it out. So we got our egg creation. We're going to put it in here. And this is where cooking meets science. 1 minute. We've got it down to a science of 1 minute. So these eggs are heating up. I guess it's time we start thinking about how we're going to get this job. There's some websites I know about now and keep my options open. I don't really want to work in a warehouse, but I don't really want to talk about it. Alright, we still got 30 seconds. This is usually where I do something else around the house, but there's nothing really to do that I can think of. And I suppose I'd have to take you on that journey as well. Okay, there we're done. So, these eggs, a minute is never long enough. The eggs have, it's like they look like they're hard, but there's still like some liquid egg in there, I know for a fact. So, you're just gonna have to, like, do that. You're just gonna have to break it up. It's not gonna be as aggressive as before. You just kind of break it up so you can cook it again. See that? It's just broken up, and you think, oh, I could probably eat that now, but they're slimy and you don't want to eat it, so we gotta put it back in the microwave. All right, this is a quick little monologue. The egg bowl is gonna be hot when you touch it. Now you could be like a wimp and just pick it up, with like this here. But you probably could just pick it up with your hands and keep your dignity. Oh, this is cooking. I really should have been getting the plate. Okay, now it's done. So you're gonna scoop out your eggs. They all just kind of came out. And then you're going to chop them up again because they solidified into a giant egg, and I don't want to eat a giant egg. I want them scrambled like they're supposed to be. Alright, so the egg is all chopped up. The egg part is done. This is a cleanup thing that I've just recently discovered. Right now the eggs are hot, which makes them easier to clean. If you leave this out too long, they're going to get cold, and they're going to stick to the bowl, and it's a nightmare, even if you use spray. So this is a little tip. You're probably not going to get this in most egg tutorial videos, but I'm going to show you this. All you need is a paper towel, and you just wipe the bowl with the paper towel and get out any excess egg that you're too lazy to put on the plate. And we don't eat this. We don't eat this. Now see that bowl? It's looking really clean and ready to go. You could probably just put this in the dishwasher and not even worry about it. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in. This has been How to Make Eggs with Kremzin. And, well, I suppose I'll have an egg. Yeah, this is the saddest egg. You want to know how to make sad eggs? This is it. It's amazing how much ketchup makes a difference. These are the saddest eggs. And I didn't put cheese. I think next episode I'll maybe add cheese and do this whole thing over again, because these eggs are so gross. They're like exactly how you would expect an egg to taste. The egg, coming out of the chicken, baby, pre-born chicken egg.